Rancid, and specifically Tim Armstrong, have never been afraid to push the boundaries of what their band was supposed to sound like and color outside the lines, step outside the box a little bit, go left of center, man. They've been pioneers in punk rock music for a long, long time. In the early 2000s, they were going through a lot of, I don't know what to call it, like internal changes, I guess. I don't know. Their music was changing quite a bit. The last couple of albums, none of it had a consistent sound. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's bad. Tim was doing stuff with the Transplants. Lars had the Bastards. And so they were hanging out with a lot of people, right? In the early 2000s. They had Kelly Osbourne, the Madden Brothers from Good Charlotte, Pink. Okay, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Pink and Tim Armstrong hung out quite a bit back then. Tim wrote a song called Trouble. It was a song that's supposed to be on Indestructible that came out in 2003. Ended up being a song that did make the cut and ultimately won a Grammy Award. It's crazy, man. So basically, yeah, this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to talk about this for a minute because I think it's pretty insane how you can take like a punk rocker and like a pop princess and put them together and get a Grammy Award out of it. I just think it's insane. So Trouble, a song by Pink, was on her third album, Try This. It was written by Tim Armstrong and Pink and features a prominent guitar riff in the song. It was released as the album's lead single, peaking at number 68 on the US Billboard Hot 100, number 2 on the Canadian Singles Chart, and number 7 on the UK Singles Chart. A subsequent cover of the song in 2005 by Shakin' Stevens was also commercially successful in the UK, peaking at number 20. The song won Pink a Grammy Award for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance in 2004. First and foremost, I don't consider that a rock song. I guess I kind of do. I always thought of it as like a pop song, but it would have fit on Indestructible. If you listen to that song, the first time I heard it, I didn't know it was written by Tim Armstrong, and I thought, oh, this sounds like kind of like a Rancid song almost. I think I might have even thought it sounded like a Transplant song more or less, because if you look at Indestructible, the way that the songs were written, there's a lot of Transplants in those songs. Rob's featured on one of them. What is it? Tropical London. People hate. Wait, not Tropical London. He was on Red Hot Moon. A very polarizing track. People either love it or hate it. I personally am a huge fan of that song. I really enjoy it. But it says on Wikipedia, in regards to Trouble, Tim Armstrong had originally written the song for his own band's 2003 album Indestructible. However, the song failed to make the final cut. When he was asked to work with Pink, he brought that song to her attention, and it was partially rewritten with her. In 2012, Tim Armstrong finally recorded the song himself under the name Tim Time Bomb and Friends. It sounds almost exactly the same. You could tell if you listen to the Tim Time Bomb version first and then listen to the Pink version, you'll know exactly, you'll hear it all over the place, right? I just think it's interesting that they were able to work together and get a Grammy Award out of it. Tim Armstrong on the Tim Time Bomb and Friends radio show in 2012 also said he put up a video of, it's just a picture, but it's got the audio for that song, his version of it. And it says, Pink and I recorded the original vocal for this song while in New Jersey on the Transplants tour bus in 2003. There was something about that night in Jersey, because when we got back to the studio in LA, we could never beat the vocal performance that she did on that bus that night. I think that's crazy. I think it's really cool that her vocal performance that you hear on a Grammy Award-winning song was done on a tour bus for the Transplants. I think that's bananas, dude. But if you listen to the Tim Time Bomb version of the song, he's got Kevin Bavona from The Interrupters playing piano, rhythm guitar, the organ, background vocals. You got Tim Hutton, Amy Allen doing background vocals on there. What a crazy, I don't know, what a crazy place. What a crazy an amalgamation of people that turn out such a great track. It's funny because when you think about punk rockers, you don't really think about I don't know, like Los Angeles famous people, but they're all in the mix, man. These guys that are really, really great songwriters, they get requested to work with by these famous people, man. I think Tim did some stuff with Britney Spears at one point, and he got a Grammy Award working with Jimmy Cliff. I don't know. I just wanted to bring attention to this song. I wanted to talk about it for a minute. I think it's a really good track. I think Trouble, the Pink version, is really, really good. I really enjoy her voice a lot. Back then, she was the only pop queen, whatever you want to call her, diva pop lady that I really enjoyed listening to because her voice had like that throaty, raspy sound. She seemed to be into cooler stuff. She hung out with cooler people. So if I was going to listen to any of it and be interested in any one of them singers, it'd be her. Also, I would say that if you have her, Pink doing that music is just as much a gateway to this stuff as MGK, in my personal opinion. Because if you listen to this song, you would like it. If you want to hear other similar songs, it was written by Tim Armstrong. You figure that out. You go listen to Rancid. I don't think it's a stretch to say that some Pink fans became Rancid fans because of that song. I think that Tim Armstrong is probably the best punk rock music writer, songwriter. I think Tim Armstrong is probably the best punk rock songwriter of all time. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting topic, and I wanted to bring it up while I'm in the middle of doing some other videos. This is a simple, easy way to drop a little content in your lap, get y'all's feedback on it, see what you think. I'm working on a street punk video right now. It's almost done, but it's like 30 minutes long, so it was a lot of work. I've been working on it for like 2 weeks. But and I'm going to do a Green Day Father of reaction. You'll hear why when I do it. I've never heard that album before, so we're about to get into some weird music. But anyways, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is a quick one. Go check out Pink's Trouble. It was written by one of the all-time great punk rockers out there. And go listen to the Tim Time Bomb version. It's on YouTube. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this community. Love you guys, man. Have a great day. Peace.